Wild and Wicked is about to go live online. Catch Wild and Wicked monster hits, movie, music, info, and spicy bits exclusively on the Monster. Streaming video on the Monster Facebook page at RX931, the Monster YouTube channel at RX931, and twitch.tv/Monster RX931. Stand by and enjoy the program.
Hottest Monster RX93.1. How you guys doing? Gayle is back on air, not just on air on the radio, but also online. We are on Facebook. Where else? Twitch and on YouTube. And of course, the airwaves. Why? For another Monster exclusive interview with a person and a face and a voice that's new to the Monster and to the Philippines, Maisy Kay. Woohoo! Hi.
Thank you for having me. I'm excited.
Oh, we are really, really excited to have you on air, on board with us as well. First questions first, or first things first, rather. How have you been?
I've been okay. It's definitely been a busy travel day. We were just in the car for like 3 hours on the way over here. So, learning a lot about the traffic. But other than that, I'm doing good.
Love it. And we heard also, or we were chatting off air earlier, you were just in Singapore till like 6 a.m. and now you guys are here.
Yeah, it's a very tight travel schedule. It's a busy time.
I was about to ask, like, how has your experience with the Philippines been so far?
Haven't really seen much of it. I've spent most of it in the car, but I've heard the beaches are lovely. I won't get to see them this time around, but
oh my god,
happy to be here.
And we are happy that you are with us as well. To all the monsters locked in, if you just arrived, just tuned in, we are live, not just on air, but also online with Maisy Kay, a very special gal. Why is she here in the Philippines? That's the question. Okay, that's the question. Of course, she will be supporting Tori Kelly, her tour. Oh my gosh, congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm so excited. Oh, Tori's absolutely brilliant. She's so talented.
Now we want to know though, how did the conversation go? Like, hey, come on, join us on the tour.
Well, it was funny. I actually got a phone call about it from my manager. And the day I got the call, I was actually crying to my boyfriend about how I wasn't booking any tours and I felt like a failure. And I was like, I'm not going to go on tour this year. Like, I'm not going to have anything. And then I got a phone call and I was like, oh, hang on. And then they were like, do you want to go on tour with Tori Kelly? And I was like, literally the same day. So it was very funny. My boyfriend was very amused by that.
But did you know, like, Tori Kelly prior to the call?
No, I had no idea. That's why I was crying. It was like a complete surprise to me. It came out of nowhere.
Oh my gosh. And when was this conversation?
That was not that long ago, actually. I want to guess somewhere around April or May, I think. So yeah, I've only known for a few months.
And the prep, how has it been? The preparation for the tour?
It's good. It's intense. We rehearsed a lot with choreographers and vocal training and going to the gym. So it's definitely busy prep.
And speaking of preps though, Tori Kelly, the Tori Kelly, oh my gosh. Let's talk about icons. The music that you grew up listening to. We're going to talk about your music in just a bit as well. But music inspo, the people that you grew up listening to, let us know who those people are.
Sure. So I grew up listening to Queen. Freddie Mercury is definitely an idol of mine. I think he's brilliant. My mom introduced me to a lot of really powerful voices like Celine Dion, Barbara Streisand. So I listened to a lot of those. My dad showed me Queen, obviously, and the Beatles. So a lot of really like classic icons, I think. I didn't really get into more modern pop until I was in high school.
But you were inspo for modern pop. I mean, your music is also nostalgic, pop, very fantasy driven. It kind of feels like listening to a fairy mixed with elements of Avatar.
That is a great comparison. I'm definitely going for the fairy thing, and I loved Avatar. I learned the language when I was 10 years old. I was obsessed with Avatar as a kid, so very fast right now.
The language?
Oh, do you mean Avatar: The Last Airbender?
No, like the blue people.
Oh yeah, the blue people. Yeah, I learned the language when I was 10 because I loved Avatar.
Oh my gosh. Well, are you going to incorporate also some of the or like some of the words to your song also?
Well, yeah, funnily enough, my song The Storm, that chorus is in Na'vi. So I
Mm.
sing in Na'vi on that with Fat Rat. So that one's really cool.
The question is though, so nostalgic and just that genre of music is not really the most common thing to pursue, especially growing up. So you mentioned that you were in high school when you discovered that, oh, I kind of like this. This is what I'm going to start listening to. How did that come about?
Yeah, well, funnily enough, when I first heard pop music, I didn't like it. I did not like it. I like it now, but I didn't like it at the time. I think it took a lot of people. Suddenly you're hearing a lot of electronic, like dance music. It's fair to see why you might not immediately love it. But I think I listened to a lot of Taylor Swift growing up, and I think that really helped me get on a bit more of the pop lane.
So who were the like first few artists that you listened to that made you like, oh, kind of like this, huh? Like this genre of music?
Well, I mean, I definitely love Taylor Swift. I think she's brilliant. I loved Adele. I was obsessed with Adele in high school. I thought she was so cool. She was so cool. So I think like really powerful songwriters have always really resonated with me, more so than like a specific genre necessarily. I really look at the lyrics and the writing, and I like songs that have like a deeper meaning to them, even if it's you know, pop music and it's on the radio. I want something that has like a weight to it, I think.
So do you write the lyrics first before you come up with a beat? Or is it the other way around? How does your thought process go, or like your production process go in terms of that one?
Yeah, so normally I just sit down by my piano and I write it. Sometimes I'll have a lyric idea or a title name ahead of time. Sometimes I'll have a melody in my head and I've just got a voice recording. It can be really all over the place, but it normally ends with me sitting by the piano and fleshing out a song and then sending it to Mike, who makes it sound as pretty as it does.
Love it, love it. And speaking of like you writing down, just a couple of questions, random questions before we talk about your latest single and of course your music and the tour as well. Just a couple of questions. Your favorite place to write songs, or to just like, okay, music time?
Ooh, favorite place. I think honestly in the comfort of my own home. I have a keyboard at my house and that's where I think I write most of my things. It's nice being in your own space. My cat is always there. He gives me meows of encouragement as I'm going. I think that's probably my favorite spot.
How about your favorite song to perform in front of a crowd?
Oh, what one has been my favorite?
Could be from the tour.
That's what I'm thinking. Oh gosh, Okay, I really do like, it's a new song, it's not out yet, but it's called Cosmically Intertwined, and I really like performing that one on stage.
Oh, wait, have you performed it like recently?
Yeah,
in Singapore?
I debuted it on this tour. It's part of the set list.
Oh, what an honor then. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's been really fun seeing everyone's reactions to it. It's very fairy-like.
Oh, okay. Fairy core.
Yes.
The cool aesthetic. We love it. Okay, one last question before we go to the other deeper questions. Anyway, favorite song, or what's one song that you recommend for people when they start listening to you, or why they should start listening to you?
Ooh.
That screams Maisy Kay.
I think Technicolor Honeymoon. I really do. I think it's such a great record. I think we really nailed it with that one. I think it really encompasses like the pop and the fantasy, and I really love that song. I think that's a good place.
And speaking of, we heard that you will be singing just a little bit of the song.
I will.
Okay, and of course we are joined by who? Say hello real quick to the microphone.
Hello. That's my producer and MD Mike. He's very talented.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna lower down the volume, the background music, and sing us a song real quick. But to everybody who just arrived, again, who just tuned in, welcome. We are live with Maisy Kay. Oh my gosh, on tour with Tori Kelly. The concert is tomorrow, and we are not just on air on the radio, but also on Facebook, Twitch, and on YouTube. And the song that you're going to be performing, go ahead.
Technicolor Honeymoon.
Go ahead.
I lie still and hold my breath. I just wanna let you see. Can't constellations on your chest, the rhythm of your heartbeat. And suddenly it occurs to me that I feel this forever. In the way it talks, in the silent pause, as long as we're together. Yeah, I just wanna be with you. Technicolor honeymoon. Yeah, I just wanna be with you. Technicolor honeymoon. We found joy in the Monday. The laughters in my dreams. I'll keep calling out your name till my lungs will collapse under me. In the dead of night, I realize it's only gonna be you. You lay your head so innocent. I'll stay forever if you ask me to. Yeah, I just wanna be with you. Technicolor honeymoon. Yeah, I just wanna be with you. Technicolor honeymoon. I just can't take it, baby. You're in my head. Can't start to taste it lately under my skin. Yeah, I just wanna be with you. Technicolor honeymoon. Yeah, I just wanna be with you. Technicolor honeymoon. Yeah, I just wanna be with you. Technicolor honeymoon. Yeah, I just wanna be with you. Technicolor honeymoon. Woohoo! People in the studio, make some noise for Maisy Kay. Wow. If we can hear fairies sing, for sure, that's how it is. So again,
Thank you. Oh my gosh, we are moved. Again, we are live with Maisy Kay. First time here in the Philippines. Of course, welcome to the Philippines. And thank you very much for just gracing the airwaves with your voice. And of course, the guitar.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
Oh my gosh. Once again, thank you very much for joining us. Last bit of questions before we let you go. Besides the single or your song that has not been released yet, but you have been performing, what can fans expect from Maisy Kay?
Yeah, so actually that song, Cosmically Intertwined, is part of a new EP that will be coming out very soon, like in a couple months. And it's a continuation of my Wanderlust the Dawn EP. It will be called Wanderlust the Dusk. So a part 2, if you will. And that song will be on it. So they can expect that very soon.
And of course, invite everybody to just go to Tori Kelly's concert tomorrow.
Yes, oh my God. If anyone's going, please, if you see me, say hello. I'd love to meet you. I'm so excited. At the New Frontier Theatre, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
New
So
Frontier.
excited. Love it. Love it. And last question before we let you go, with all the flights that you've been catching, maybe long haul flights as well, have you developed a routine?
Well, I will say I have a pretty weak immune system, so I have to mask up every time we go on a flight just to protect my voice, because if I don't, I for sure will get sick. So I always have a lot of throat coat tea, masks, try to stay hydrated, try not to like over exercise myself. I try to get as much sleep in as possible, but we always have like ginger tablets, throat coat tea, like honey, like a bunch of little things to sort of keep my voice from not completely drying out on all the airplanes, because the air is not good on the airplanes, as we know.
That's
very
true.
dry.
That's true. So you're not one of the people who does their skincare.
Well, not on the plane. No, I keep that. I kind of just listen to my audiobook and try to sleep if I can help it. Yeah. But
And speaking of audiobooks, though, any recos?
Oh, I'm actually reading A Good Girl's Guide to Murder right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just saw the TV show and really
Mhm.
enjoyed it. So I was like, I want to like read the book, and I really like the audiobook because they have all the different voices doing the interviews. So that's a really good one, actually. Yeah,
Oh, okay. That's in my TDR.
yeah,
So
it's
like,
good.
oh, okay, interesting stuff. Well, thank you very much for that last bit. Again, ladies and gents, we are with Maisy Kay. One last message to your fans before we finally let go.
Well, thank you so much for listening to me. I can't wait to hopefully meet some of you guys tomorrow. And thank you for all the support. And if you don't know me, I'm Maisy Kay. You can check me out on all socials at Maisy Kay. That's MAISYKAY.
Yeah, thank you very much. Once again, another Monster exclusive interview here on Wild and Wicked. More details about the other surprises and, of course, Tori Kelly's concert happening tomorrow. We will be interviewing her as well. But for now, goodbye, everybody. Going back on the radio. Catch you guys there. Mwah.